Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm the Gaming Goose, and today we're going to be playing Urbek City Builder Prologue. This game here is actually a game still in development at the moment, okay? So a lot of the features are not open for us to play with, but let's take a look here. We'll click on New Game. I've actually played this game a few times because I've actually enjoyed it, and while it's still in development, I hope that once this game does actually come out, it's going to be, actually I hope, but actually I kind of know it's going to be a massive game. It's such a lovely game. So as you can see here, we've got the biomes, right? We've got temperate, desert, archipelago, forest, so on, right? But only temperate is available, right? If we click on archipelago, you can see in the red here, not available in this version, okay? So we can only choose temperate. Map size, again, you can see if we hover the mouse over medium, it says not available in this version, okay? It's the same with large and giant. The starting resources we can actually change, but we can't get infinite, okay? And for the sea, you know, we can't get archipelago, but we can get island, coastal, and inland. And with the river, we actually have all options available, okay? So I'm thinking, let's go for a small map size. We're going to go for standard resources. Let's go for coastal, and let's get a mighty river, okay? And let's call ourselves Mississippi. No, let's change that because I can't even spell that, Mississippi. Let's just change it to, heck, we'll call it Chicago. Does Chicago have a river? I don't know. I don't care. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's have a look here. We'll zoom out, okay? So we've got 2 bits of land here, okay? And you actually have to use the arrows to move around. You can't use the mouse, okay? The mouse, so... Okay, we have 2 bits of land and a mighty river in the middle, okay? Now, the way that this game works, it's all based on population and then moves onto happiness, okay? So first, to unlock more buildings you need more population, which means you need to build more houses. Later on, you need to make those people happier to get other buildings unlocked. But some buildings are also based upon buildings that you have previously built. For example, if you want to get a grain silo, you would need a certain amount of farm houses. So anyway, okay, let's get right into it. So we're going to put it on the fastest speed, okay? And what we're going to do is let's build housing here, okay? Okay, so we got housing there, okay. And let's get some industry, okay? Let's get a lumberjack, and I believe we're going to need to build a road first to the lumberjack, okay? So we had actually used up all our wood on the houses there, so it was near impossible for us to get the lumberjack built, but we'll get that built in a moment. We need the people, the population to come in, okay? So while we're waiting for that, let's get a few farms, okay? Let's just put the farms here, okay? And we'll get rid of these trees, okay? And we'll get the fields down here, okay? Now, I actually find that the beginning of the game is incredibly slow, okay? But once everything starts popping up, like it is now, okay, there it is, okay? Everything moves a bit quicker. So let's get the lumberjack in there, and as you can see, we can now get a lumberjack. So I'm actually thinking, let's get a road to here. Let's get the lumberjack right. Let's see if we can get him in there. Let's get the road up to the lumberjack here. Okay, fantastic. Alright, and let's see if we can get another lumberjack in here. We can, okay? So, okay. So we've got that started. Houses are coming up, and farms are there. Lumberjack is there. So if we look at the top right, we can see our population. We have 96 and they live in wooden huts. We got our happiness and it's at 6, okay? Then we've got food, and we hover over it, we see, okay, we've got a maximum storage of 300, our production is 196, and 196 comes from the farms. Our consumption is minus 180, and that comes from the wooden huts. People are eating food, okay? Let's go over down to work, okay, which is our production. Okay, and basically the more people that you have, the more production you get. However, if you, for example, build parks, later on we can build parks, because parks need maintenance, that takes down the consumption of our work. As you can see, the lumber camp and the farms take away work or production, okay? And then next we have wood, and we need wood to build, which the lumber camps provide, okay? Now later on we're going to get power, and the lumber camps provide power as well as other sources that we'll see later on, okay? And we'll also get fishing wharfs and so on. But the one thing that I like about this game, okay, is the houses here, and let's zoom in on the houses. I like this style, it's very beautiful, okay? The houses will change according to what they are around. So we have them by the sea, okay, and we build a fishing wharf, they'll turn into fishing houses. If we have them by farms, they'll turn into farmhouses. If we have them by a mining camp, they'll turn into mining camp houses. And it's really interesting. I like it. It's very beautiful. So that is very interesting. I like that. So let's continue now. We've got a lot of resources coming in. Let's continue. Let's build a road here. And this lumber camp doesn't have a lot of trees, but it is okay. So let's get more housing put in. Okay. And we'll do that, and we're going to leave a space open in the middle for any future buildings, okay? But I don't want our city just to be like, you know, rectangle. I want to have a bit of like the first here. Now I want it to look good. So let's get more fields because we're running out of room, okay? Okay, and we'll get them in there. We're going to need more fields. Now, if we see here, we can see a farmhouse is starting to appear. We can't build it. We don't have the population yet. We currently only have 186 and we need 200. But a farmhouse will actually, as you can see, it'll cost production, but it will provide and store food, okay? So we're going to need even more houses, but we're going to need to wait. So as you can see here, we can actually get a wooden bridge, and let's get a wooden bridge over to this part of the island. We'll connect that with a road, okay? And later on we'll be able to get different types of bridges, okay? So anyway, as we can see, our farms are popping up, okay? Looks like we got wheat, okay? Looks like an apple tree, perhaps cabbages. I believe these are could possibly be peas, okay? It's not important. We're getting food, and that's what matters, okay? And that's good. So we're going to get more food coming in as that pops up. And as you can see now, we've got 258 population, which means we can now get a farmhouse, okay? But it needs to be close to a road, so let's get that close to a road. Let's put it, we can put it here. Here is fine. And we get a road there, okay? So we got our farmhouse, and we'll leave this space open because we're going to get other buildings in the future, okay? So as you can see, we're about to unlock a lumberjack cabin. But what we need is 300 population and 2 more farmhouses. But the thing is, if we put a farmhouse here, no. Why? It says no farmhouse in a 5 radius. So we can't put that within the same radius as this one. So we need to put a second farm somewhere else, okay? So as you can see, we've got ice here, snow. We can't put a farm there, of course, so I'm thinking the best idea would be to put it down here, perhaps, and also around here. So let us get a road, and I don't want to take down these trees, I want to keep that towards our production. So we'll get the road there. Okay, can put the road along here. We unfortunately cannot, you know, go along, and everything's very, very blocky at the moment. But it's okay. It's a good game. Quite like this game from the times that I've played it. So as you can see, we're going to unlock tenant farmers, a landlord's house, and a grain silo. But not yet. Okay. So let's get that there, the road there, okay? And we're going to wait for everything to move along. Okay, we need these farms here to grow, and they're not growing, so we cannot place a farmhouse yet. Okay. So connect that by road. I don't think that'll make a difference. There we go. Okay, maybe it has, maybe it hadn't. Okay. So we want to put a farmhouse here. We can't put a farmhouse yet because these farm tiles actually haven't developed yet. As you can see, they're developing now. We just need one more tile to develop, and then we can place our farmhouse down. And there we go. Okay, so we can place that right here. Fantastic. Okay. And then, because the farmhouse is there, we can see the range that it has. The next farmhouse has to go somewhere over here. Okay. So let's get more fields. Let's just put them right in there. What's not being used by the lumberjacks will be turned into fields. We'll get that connected by road. Okay, and they're starting to develop. So we'll get a farmhouse in there soon. Okay. So we've got our population here. Okay, and that's fantastic. This is great. So we're gonna get more workforce. Let's get some houses in there and some houses in here. Okay. And let's get more housing in here just by the coast. That's lovely. And I'm thinking we'll get ourselves a nice little cul-de-sac in here. Okay. That's just lovely, isn't it? And we'll keep these areas open for any future buildings, which we will have later on. So the housing is popping up, which means we have more workforce, okay? Okay. And now the farms over here have developed. Let's get another farmhouse. Put it right there. Okay. So now we've unlocked the village house and the lumberjack's cabin. Now the village house is actually these houses here that will turn into farm looking buildings. But we actually also have a lumberjack cabin. So let's go to our industry, and there it is, okay? And the lumberjack cabin will take the wood that we have and turn it into power, but we can only have one by each lumberjack cabin, so you can't go crazy. Let's put that right in the back here. So now we're getting power. As we can see, we've got a new slot on the top right. We have energy, okay? And as you can see, our houses are upgrading here, okay? These are village houses, okay? Before we had wooden huts, now we have village houses. So now we can get tenant farmers, okay? Let's put tenant farmers in, and they need to be around farms, and they need to have a certain radius of farms around them, okay? And we'll put another one there. And then we get a landlord's house, and a landlord actually needs a certain amount of tenant farmers around them. I believe it is 4, so we actually need to get more tenant farmers here. Okay, and then, because we have 4 there, we can get a landlord's house here, which is fantastic, okay. And then, in order for us to get a grain silo, we're going to need 1 more farmhouse, okay. And I would like to get a grain silo just to show you guys the grain silo. So let's get just a couple more farms down, okay, over here. Let's do that. And we get a road up here, okay. And then we can get 1 more farmhouse. There we go. And we should now unlock the grain silo. And there it is. There's the grain silo, okay? But I believe it needs to have 2 or more farmhouses within range. So this is okay. We actually have 2 here. So let's get the grain silo there, okay? And now we've got the grain silo unlocked. Okay, I'm going to leave the space here for any future development. So now, actually, we don't need to get any more farms or farming agricultural buildings done. We are done, okay? It's too much, okay? So for now, let us see, we have parks. We unlocked the parks, so let's get a park in here and here, spruce the place up, make it look nicer. As we can see, a new tab has opened up, green areas, okay? So we get 2 more, and that should unlock the nice park. Once it's about to pop up, there it is, nice park. And you can actually see from the consumption here of the work, the production, parks take production, and actually the nice parks get even crazier. They take a crazy amount of production. So, you know, it's get the parks, but try to put them in the best area, okay? Because they do take a lot away. Alright, but anyway, let's get more housing, okay? So let's put a road here and a road there, okay? And this housing will look different because this is by, this is located in the snow. Okay. So this will look different. Got ourselves some snowy houses here, and I love it. I think it's great. And we get more housing in there. We have unlocked more parks, new green areas like the gravelled area and so on, but you know, it's just it's gravel. It's not nice looking. I don't want to waste anyone's time. It's just a big square of grey, okay? It's not nice. So let's go down to the landmarks here, and now we can get a neighborhood council. Let's put the neighborhood council right there, okay? And as you can see, later on we'll get a local market and a mini market, which we need more population for, okay? We can get a village bar, we need more population, and we'll get a football pitch, which needs more happiness, okay? But we'll deal with that all in time. So now we've got ourselves a water mill, and a water mill will cost wood. We need wood to maintain it, but it does provide power, and we have 16. If we look at the top right, we have 16 wood coming in, so we can actually get quite a few water mills. And let's put a water mill, let's put one right there, okay? And we can't put another one in because there's currently another water mill in that radius. That is fine, okay? So we have ourselves a water mill up there producing more power, and we're going to need power later on for further industry, okay? So currently right now we're waiting for more population, okay? So we can get population in here, more housing around here and here, okay? We can even start to expand over here, so we'll do that in a moment, okay? But our little town of Chicago is looking fantastic. So let's just... Okay, I wanted to see if I could like just get a lot of housing in there, but it's going to be a bit tight. Okay, there we go. So we've got housing in there. Everything's grand, okay. Let's get some housing in here. Okay. I want to turn this into housing, okay. And we're getting far more production coming in, and we can actually put in some more nice parks. Let's put a nice park in there, okay. That's actually got a tree there. Let's cut down that tree and get a nice park in that forest, okay? And we'll put a nice park there as well. And there. Okay. So we now got floral parks and paved areas. So paved area is just brick, and the floral parks are just flowers, okay? Floral park is there. But we need to get maintenance, okay? And actually that's not available in the game yet. That's indicated by the spanner icon. It's not in the game at the moment, so there's nothing we can do for that. So we'll go down into industry here, and let's get ourselves a dock. Okay, now we have a dock. And what's interesting is when you put the dock down, like this house here, they turn into fishing houses. They have little boats, and you see little boats going out, and there they are. And I think it's lovely, it's fantastic. It also unlocks the fisherman house, which is actually this, okay? So that is great. So we've got a dock there, that's nice. And let's actually get another dock right here. But it does take both lumber and production. So we're actually about to run very low on lumber here. So it's now a good idea to use all of these trees here that we have available. Okay, so let us get a lumber camp. And I'm thinking we'll put it right in the corner. We'll get that right up here. Okay. So we go into our industry. We'll get ourselves a lumber camp. Get ourselves a lumberjacks. And that'll be good. Okay. And let's get ourselves some housing. Okay. And the housing will pop up there. Okay. And then we're actually going to have to put a road right through there. Maybe it's a bit hard to see now with it turning into night, but it's there. Okay. Get house. Get a road right along. Let's get a road right up to about here. Okay. Alright. And then we'll get more industry with the lumber cabin here. And the lumberjacks, okay? Because we're going to need more wood. We're not getting enough wood coming in, okay? And then with that empty space, we're going to build a road down here. And we're going to build a road there, okay? And let's get a lumber cabin in here, again with a lumberjacks, okay? And let's place one more. We'll get it in here. Oh, here's fine. Here would do then. And of course, a lumber cabin. Okay. Okay, fantastic. So, as many of you may have seen in the top of the screen, we actually have more buildings unlocked. So, for example, we have the local market. Okay. And that actually needs to be in the vicinity of farms. So, we have farms here, and that'll give people some farm fresh food. And the next is a mini market, like your 7-Eleven or whatever. So we've got a 7-Eleven, and you can see we can unlock stuff like a police station, but this is not actually available yet in this version. And we can get a school, and that is available. So we're going to need to wait for that to come about. Okay, and we've got a lot of options open. We'll get an iron mine soon opened. But we can also get a village bar. Let's get a village bar in there and make people a lot happier, okay? Can't get the football pitch yet, and we can't get the chapel yet. So while we're waiting, as it is, let's get more housing. Okay. We'll build a road there. You'll see why very soon. More housing. More housing. Okay. Let's get some housing in here. Okay. And in this area here, these 3 tiles here, let's get like a gravelled area to show you what the gravelled area looks like. It's not that great, but there we go. Okay, and this is iron, right? So we're gonna get an iron mine there soon. So just wanted that gravelled area there to make it look a bit more like there's production going on. Okay. We can even get a paved area. Let's put a paved area there in the middle. See, it's not great. It doesn't look nice, okay? Anyway, let's get some nice parks coming in. There we go. And we've got an achievement for getting a lot of green areas, okay? Which is great. So now we can get the football pitch. Okay, there it is. Looks nice. And we can also get a chapel. Let's get a nice chapel. Oh, sorry, no, we cannot get the chapel. We need the iron. My bad. So, let's put... I actually want to put another mini market down there. Okay, and then let's get some more nice parks. And we're actually running low on food. Okay, just seen that we're running low on food there. Alright, so with that being the way that it is, let us get more farms. And we'll put the farms in there. That's fine. Okay. Get a farm in here and in there. I like to use the most of my space. Okay. See if we can get a water mill there. Okay. Get more power. I don't think we can put a dock. Oh, we can put a dock here. That's lovely. Let's get another dock going out. Fantastic. And we'll get another field here just by the water. Why not? Okay. So we're getting more food coming in again. That's good. No one's dying yet. Okay. Can we get the iron mine? Yes. We've now got the iron mine unlocked because we got rich areas. And we're going to put the iron mine right there by the iron deposits. And you can see all the houses are popping up into iron miners' houses. Okay. Which is great. Not nice to have a big iron mine in the middle of a community, but, you know, it is the way that it is. Okay. And we've got a good amount of food coming in. We've got iron coming in. We do have iron down here. So let us go right down here and get more iron so we can get a chapel built. Okay. And as you can see, we can get a red bridge, but we actually got nowhere to put another bridge. It's fine. So let's get the iron mine right there. We'll get more iron coming in. Okay, and I believe the iron mine actually takes away from power. No, actually, okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter, we have a lot anyway. And we'll get some gravelled areas there, make the place look a wee bit more better. But we don't have enough work for that, so we'll take away this one. Why can we not do that? Okay, there we go. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna need more housing, okay? And we're gonna do that right now. Housing in there. Housing in there. And now we've got the school unlocked, okay? Where is the school? It should be over here. There it is, the school, okay? And the school's a big place, so there's gonna be no school over here. There's no area available. Alright, so we're gonna have to put the school down here. So we're gonna get the school right in here. Okay. And then that unlocks a suburb house, okay? So we'll get ourselves a wee mini market in there. Okay, oh, we're actually losing food, so we cannot get a mini market. Mini market actually needs food to operate. So we'll get more food coming in. Right by the iron mine. So we got our farms going in right here. And we'll just get a mass amount of farms coming in, okay? We just want to take up the whole area that's not being used. We just want mass development. Okay. So let's get that mass development coming in. Get as much of it taken up as we can. And yeah, it'll take away from production, but hey, it's fine. Because we're going to get more houses, aren't we? So it's good. Okay. gonna get some houses in here. So those houses will start popping up soon. Just waiting on that happening right now. It's taking a while. You can see our production, our workload is low, so we need to get a bigger population. But we can see our food is good again, so that's great. Okay, and we can see the cars going along the bridge. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Look. Toot toot. Oh, he's gone. He's dead. Whatever happened to him, okay? We've got our little boats there and so on. I love this game. I love the graphics of this game. It's fun. It's fun, you know. It kind of reminds me of SimCity 3000. I actually loved that game as a kid, and I know there's City Skylines. I've never played City Skylines, and I'm not sure how that game itself is. I would like to try it, but I just don't know if it's worth it. I've seen it and it looks, you know, it looks fun, but I just don't know if it's a game that I want to have. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure with that. What is costing me? Why can I not get housing? Seems to be still the old housing issue. Okay, get a house there, get a house there. Okay, they should pop up in a minute, give us more production. We are actually gaining production here. We're losing 5, but it's gonna gain. There we go, because the housing is popping up now, and we're losing again because it's turned to night. Everyone, I believe, has gone to sleep. Okay, maybe it's because more of the farms are developing. I actually was really silly. I just put a mass amount of farms down, and I should not have done that. It looks beautiful, but I should not have done that. Okay, so the farms are developing. I feel like I've made a massive mistake here. This is crazy. I'm very aware that I cannot get more housing right now. I'm aware of that. Thank you, game. But it's fine, it's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. For the housing, we're going to need to get 50, and we only have 44 here at the moment. 49 at the moment. It'll build up. There we go, and it goes back down again. So that is fine. The farms are popping up. I was very silly getting so many farms, but the houses are here. This is all fully developed, which is grand. This is all fully developed, which is also grand. So we just wait for our production, our workforce to go up. Once it turns into daytime, I believe that production will go up. But it's a fun game, it's a beautiful game. I love this game during the day, I love this game during the night. I love the lights. It is a nice game, it's a very beautiful game. And once we reach 2,500 population, we will win the game. We'll beat the demo of this game. So I'm thinking we'll keep all this here natural. We'll put nothing in there, we'll leave that empty. Probably put farms in there. We'll build all of this up here with housing, okay. So let's see if we can we get a football pitch in there? Nope. Okay, it's not going to allow us to do that because we need more production. And it is being very troublesome right now with this whole production. So, get rid of some of these here. We'll get more production coming in. We've got 187. Once we get to 200, we'll put that down. Can't put that down now. Gotta wait a moment. Okay, there we go. It should be 200, should be fine. There we go. So we get that put down. We'll get more production coming in, more people. That'll speed up a bit. Big mistake, but it's fine. Okay, everybody, and I'm back. I decided to cut out a lot of the video there while I just waited for the production to go up, because just for a long time there, There was no production, no work. It was incredibly slow, boring, so I've just sat there and waited the whole time for us to build that up. Now that it's built up a bit more, let's continue. Okay, and just listening to the music there, I love the music in this game. I think the music in this game is lovely. So let's get some housing down. Okay, we'll build some roads here. Some really nice music in this game, really. And can we get the football pitch placed? We can, fantastic. So we got ourselves a nice little football pitch there, okay. And let's get ourselves a mini market. I believe we can't actually, we don't have the workforce, so we need 1,000, okay. So never mind, let's get more housing in while we wait. We can see we've unlocked the bookshop, which is great. I don't want to tear down too many of these trees. Don't want to do that. Okay. So we got ourselves a bookshop, and that should be over here. Bookshop should be culture. There we go, got ourselves a bookshop. Fantastic. Okay, let's put the bookshop down in fact, actually we want to get rid of this. So let's get rid of that. Let's put the bookshop right there. Okay. And I believe now we can actually get ourselves a chapel as well. So that's fantastic. We got ourselves a chapel there. We put a parks there. We can't put a chapel there. That's okay. So we've actually almost built every building. Okay. And our population is at 2,318. Once we get to 2,500, we actually complete the demo. Okay. So I don't actually want to get there just yet. I just want to build up a little bit more before we finish the game here. Okay. Just make our house look that, our city look that little bit nicer. Okay. So let's get some farms in. Okay. Because I don't want to have any empty land. Okay, I'm gonna get the roads in before we place any more buildings, okay? Okay, so we're almost there. We've almost won. We've actually built every building. As you can see, we've opened up a lot more stuff here. So we've got sport, we've got nightlife, we've got culture, and we've got faith, okay? We're actually coming to the end of the game here. So let us get this housing put in. Housing put in here. And there we go, victory, okay? You have reached 2,500 population. This is the end of Urbek City Builder Prologue, okay? So it's not finished yet, but we can see here that we've completed it. So that's it. That is the end of this video for Urbek. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe, hit the like button, it would mean a lot. We'll have more videos coming out in the future, but until then, thank you very much for watching. Everybody, stay safe, take care, I'll see you next time.